Hello, dear Virgo. I will tell you today's horoscope for August 26th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Virgo. I'll tell you today's horoscope. It's a day to meditate and think about the things that are coming in your life. It's a good time to take a minute alone, walk around the city, go to the cinema to see a movie, have a coffee, read a good book, or sit in a park. Virgo, you'll be impressed by the rapid improvement or progress of your pending matters these days. At work, try not to overdo it with help or they'll take advantage of you. Your friends won't want to leave you, you'll have a great time. In love, you'll have more of a social life and you'll notice how your popularity increases. If you play sports, you'll greatly improve your quality of life and become stronger. Health. You're fine, eager to go out, come in and enjoy various activities. Think that now you can do it. Doors and hearts are opening before you. On the economic front, you will be amazed at how quickly pending issues begin to be resolved, a thorny issue becomes clear. This is a stage of innovation, creativity, and enthusiasm. In love, the misunderstandings and problems that arose in recent days will be resolved in a way that is satisfactory for everyone. Remember that, while your ruler was retrograde, things were not as easy as you thought, but that is now a thing of the past and now you have very good prospects ahead of you. Health is your greatest treasure and you must take care of it. Pay more attention to your body, do not commit imprudences or do foolish things by going out into the open without shelter or not taking enough care of yourself. Work. It is necessary that you apply yourself in a constructive way and thus you will be able to resolve pending issues and finish your next workday with satisfactory results. Astral biorhythm of today. Sexual energy level, intermediate. Cosmic dynamics, the experiences you will gain with the direct transit of your ruler Chiron in the fire element. Dangerous tendency, improvisations instead of considerations, going off on a tangent and not straight to the point as is your nature. What you should avoid, getting too involved in other people's affairs. Phrase of the day. The secret of success is to surround yourself with more capable people from whom you can learn. Relationship prediction. Today you are in very good astral tone with Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, and also with Cancer and Scorpio. The most tense relationship tends to be somewhat unstable in your relationships with Leo and Aquarius. Your compatibility is very good with water signs like Cancer and Pisces, and also, of course, with telluric signs like Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Universal number. The universal number for this general day for all signs is 4, the result of adding today's day with the month and the year, since in numerology numbers are calculated on the basis of simple digits. Favorable hours for August 26, 2022. They are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and you must adapt them to your national time, 2:15 a.m., 8:30 a.m., 5:25 p.m., and 7:40 p.m. Lucky numbers in chance. 14, 27, 32, and 36. Your imagination will know no limits both day and night. You will be more intuitive and feel much more sensitive these days. For this reason you will seek peace and quiet to dedicate yourself to your dreams. Special number. The special number for you today is 78. Try to use it in everything you can and take advantage of it today, just like your lucky color today, which is green. Try to use it even with an accessory that contains it, because it will bring good vibes to your day and you will look spectacular. General health. Virgos tend to be more hypochondriac and not too sickly. They spend too much time at work and often forget about rest. They abuse alcohol, but this is not the main problem. The worst thing is that this sign does not forgive at all. Their nervous system is difficult to handle, and it is difficult to say what harms Virgos more, whether a constant pessimistic attitude or excessive stress. At the same time, they are not indifferent to their health. They regularly go to the doctor's office and keep all appointments without the slightest complaint, unless this interferes with work. Even if doctors advise Virgos to relax and rest, a person of this sign will continue to work no matter what until their strength runs out. Vulnerable points: the digestive organs, pulmonary system, and leg joints. They also suffer from colds and are prone to bronchitis. Culinary preferences: they usually have a refined taste, but can only eat simple food for a long period without experiencing discomfort. Many representatives born under this constellation deliberately limit their diet to the simplest food. True, even in such experiments, Virgos remain cautious. Their menu will still include as many nutrients and vitamins as possible for normal well-being. It is surprising that people of this sign are very wary of food additives, preserves, and semi-finished products. Their diet consists of simpler, but natural products. Virgos are clean and constantly clean. They love to set the table and decorate the dishes, so they try to eat at home, relegating restaurants to the background, as the cooking process should be done, if possible, under their direct supervision. Not to say that they don't like going to restaurants, of course they do, but they generally prefer to eat at home. They prefer meat, and vegetarian dishes are also very appealing to them. Replacing fried meat with stewed and boiled meat can be a compromise option for this sign. It is also worth paying more attention to foods rich in vitamin B and iron. Do not completely eliminate cereals from the menu. You are the analyst of the zodiac. Today, your sharpness will help you overcome any challenges that arise, but be careful because sometimes you worry too much about the details and miss the bigger picture. In love, perfection is an unattainable ideal. Learn to accept and love imperfections. If you notice that your partner is helpful, it's time to review whether you're keeping the promises you've made. There's probably a significant gap between promises and their fulfillment, which justifies your boredom. Work on keeping more and stop making empty promises. The feeling of surveillance and anguish you feel comes from yourself and not from others. It's very important that you review the way you carry out your actions, since there are aspects that you know you could improve to achieve more positive results. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. What's the point of making your life complicated for yourself or for others? What's wrong with taking the easy option? As a conscientious Virgo native, you have plenty of ability to face difficult situations and you rise to the occasion. Is that the reason you are having difficulty taking advantage of the opportunity offered to you? Of course, it is wise to check for hidden drawbacks, but do not forget that sometimes life brings us good things that work surprisingly well. The easy option is a good option and you deserve it. You are fully entering a new stage within your sentimental reality, and it is necessary that you experience it and make the most of it. This second half of August opens with very good cosmic prospects for you. Jupiter, the great planet of opportunities, continues its direct transit through the sign of Scorpio, which is at the very end of your sign, and through which your ruler Mercury is precisely transiting, creating very favorable planetary conjunctions. The moon in the waxing phase is influencing your romantic life, enriching it with new illusions. Whether you have a partner, the relationship is consolidating, or if you do not have one and are looking for one, it is about to appear. It is possible that a very close acquaintance or relative invites you on a trip. Don't reject this offer. You need to put aside your shame for a moment and dare to indulge yourself. Avoid those fears that are clearly limiting you too much. The stars are with you today. Now is the perfect time to ask the stars for wishes, because it is very likely that they will come true, but take into consideration that it must be a wish that you really want, otherwise, when it comes true, you will realize that it was not as important as you thought. In love, it is your time for reconciliations and arrangements. After this stage, nothing should be left unclear between the two of you. Put obfuscation out of your mind when talking to your partner. Imagination is your ally, and, during this cycle, your ability to surprise will make your partner happy. However, do not take this to extremes or put him or her in an embarrassing situation with something too daring. In private, your sense of boundaries, so typical of Virgo, and your loving sensitivity are masterfully combined. It is important that you create spaces for meeting with your partner, because only in this way will you be able to consolidate the future of your romantic relationship. It is very important to break that barrier that is separating you. If not, your relationship may no longer have a reason to exist. If you feel that things with your partner are not going well, it is time to take an unexpected turn in your relationship. Surprise each other with new things, break rules, and dare to do things you never imagined. Forget about modesty and be happy. Your previous experience and ability to face life in a more optimistic way will be the keys that will give you the desired health. Those pains you have had recently are nothing more than stress. Try to relax, go for a walk, and eat healthily. Do not take things too seriously because this can greatly harm your health. Try to be more discreet and do not talk more than is appropriate at work. You will have to be very careful when discussing personal matters with coworkers because you could say something inappropriate about a boss or superior. Today could be a somewhat hectic day at work. You may have an assembly or a meeting in which you will be successful. If you do not want to be involved in a complicated situation, it would be best to stay away from anything that does not give you a good feeling. You are on the right path to recover financially, and now the money is starting to circulate. You receive encouraging news related to an upcoming trip where there is money, as well as the possibility of paying an overdue bill. Attention, Virgo. Do not forget that to earn more you will have to invest, and every business involves risks. Nothing is 100% certain, but it is worth the try. Success will always be on the side of those who dare to risk, and never on the side of those who, for fear of failure, do nothing or settle for basic things. These days you will face a situation that may require you to apply for a loan or invest some money you have saved in a business. The stars and planets suggest that you take it easy and wait, as it is not the best time to make a hasty decision. If you have a problem to solve, do not sit back. Look for the quickest and easiest solution and get it over with as soon as possible. Do not let it make you bitter every day. Today you will probably have your head in the workplace, thinking that tomorrow will be an exhausting day. This negative view may be caused because, in reality, you do not like what you do at all, but you do not dare to leave it due to financial needs. Do not waste any more time and start looking in parallel. You can do many actions in this regard every day, you just have to set your mind to it. You already know that he who seeks, finds, so get moving. If you have someone in mind but you consider it an impossible love, do not hold back. Go on a date, and if it doesn't work out, at least you won't be wasting your time. Right now, Virgo, you have complete trust in a person who is achieving great things with their life. This person can be a source of inspiration for you, a role model in terms of discipline and clarity of purpose. This bond is a good encouragement, especially for those times when life seems to become confusing or uncertain. However, it is important that you stop and analyze how you can apply these teachings in your own path. You have assumed your recent triumphs with humility, which has allowed you to get closer to people who are really teaching you a lot. This learning is crucial for your personal and professional development. Make sure you maintain this receptive attitude and continue learning from the experiences and those around you. Today, Virgo, you have free rein to sign agreements. If you have been considering signing a new work contract, moving house, or giving yourself that treat you have been putting off, today is the day to do it. The energies are aligned for you to make important decisions that will benefit you in the long term. Feel free to move forward with confidence in these matters. Remember, however, that you should not let obligations keep you from enjoying life. You do not always have to be focused on studying or working. It is also vital that you allow yourself moments of fun and, especially, love. Right now, it seems that you are refusing to open your heart, even though love is knocking insistently at your door. Do not ignore these calls. The balance between work, study, and personal life is essential for your general well-being. If you are in a stage of study, today it is crucial that you give priority to your academic responsibilities. Distractions may seem tempting, but it's important to stay focused on what you need to do to achieve your goals. Remember that you have all the tools to succeed, you just need to start believing in yourself and your abilities. This is a day to visualize your success and take concrete steps toward it. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that life only gives you lemons, but remember the popular saying, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. This means that you must learn to see the positive side of things, even when situations seem adverse. Applying this mindset will not only help you face challenges with a more positive attitude, but it will also allow you to enjoy the little things and people in your life more. If you don't have a partner, it's important to focus on judging each person by their actions and not generalize by believing that all men or women are the same. When a new person appears in your life, you must start from scratch, leaving behind any negative experiences from the past. It's time to open your heart with enthusiasm and allow this new person into your life with all the positivity and love you deserve. The Virgo heart is strong and resilient today. You're likely to face situations that test your self-love, but you must remember that not everything can always go as you plan. Stay open to new experiences and allow love to surprise you, even if this means leaving your comfort zone. If you're in a relationship, it's essential to remember that agreements in the relationship are made to be respected. The first to violate these agreements shows a weakness that could threaten the stability of the relationship. It's therefore crucial that you correct any behavior that is not aligned with the commitments you've made. Honoring your word and maintaining trust is critical to the health of the relationship. If you're in a relationship, it's an excellent time to celebrate the important decisions you and your partner are making together. You're walking towards something very meaningful that will not only strengthen your bond, but will also allow you to grow as individuals and as a couple. This is a time of mutual construction and looking to the future with optimism. In the workplace, it is important to let go of unnecessary complications. Don't let fear or insecurity stop you. You are in a time when you have a lot to experience and learn. Today, you may be faced with an extra workload due to a miscalculation in deadlines. This may seem overwhelming, but if you organize yourself well and stay calm, you will manage to accomplish everything efficiently. An unscheduled trip could arise today. Even if it is not a pleasure trip, but rather an obligation imposed by others, try to enjoy it as much as you can. Sometimes, these unforeseen events can bring with them unexpected opportunities and valuable lessons, so keep an open mind and look for the positive side in this experience. To avoid the recurring nightmares that have been affecting you and that only take away your time, rest, and energy, I suggest you get a dream catcher. This simple but powerful device can help filter out negative energies that interfere with your rest. To create one, tie a feather to the center of a wooden hoop using natural thread and place it on the wall where your bed rests. Over time, you will notice how nighttime anxiety reduces and your rest improves. Health is a fundamental pillar in your life, Virgo, and today is a good day to reflect on how you can improve it even more. Maintain a balance between your mind and your body, and don't forget that rest and relaxation are just as important as work and responsibilities. Virgo can't understand how some people can do things that require too much energy. Although you know that many times you can start a good path, you also realize what others have to give you, and that is very positive for you. Love needs to transform, it can't stay in a monotonous routine all the time. A special moment to share with the family, especially if you have children, since they will show you all their love and appreciation today. Try to pay attention to their achievements. You probably think that everything is going well and that you want to keep things as they are, but perhaps you haven't stopped to think that you are not seeing the things that happen around you well. You could get a few surprises if you start to open your eyes more from today. Life is a great adventure, even in the simple things. Don't stop being surprised by the simple and beautiful things that are happening to you. You have to think a little more about those who are with you now. There is someone on your path who knows what you have been through and still wants to be by your side, dear Virgo. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.